now. The next show is another show you and I were obviously very excited about, along with everybody, a lot of people in our community, The Boys. After Gen V came out, everyone was like, man, we got another awesome show within the Boys universe. This kind of leads into the events of happening in Boys Season 4.
Fucking cunts.
You fucking cunts, Billy Butcher. Here we are, Tom. We're at episode episode 4 was just this past week. And geez, the Human Centipede. Yeah.
There's been some wild shit in the first 4 episodes, as always.
And as I was telling Tone, if you weren't aware, the guy that was in the Human Centipede, he was in the movie Waiting. He's the guy that can't pee, which I thought was hilarious because like that's just such a weird character for him to venture into this one. But Tone, overall, first four episodes, we're halfway through the season already. It's gonna be 8 episodes long. This season is the lowest rated season on Rotten Tomatoes. Still sitting at the 80s. So when we say lowest season, it's kind of like you can misconstrue that a little bit. It's still rated very high. It's just the lowest rated of all the seasons so far.
Yeah.
But you know, when we went into the season, like I didn't hear any of that. I was just like, the boys are back. I'm fucking hyped. Tone, your thoughts on the first four episodes so far this season?
Well, it was awesome. They dropped 3 right away, which I binged in night 1. That was dropped, of course. And there's been some great moments, some things you expect from it. And I do feel like it's been. I can kind of understand that to a degree. I know like we typically like to wait for things to build, but we've been invested for a few seasons now and had a parallel series as well, which I've seen brief crossover with that on like a screen or something.
Yeah.
But not enough focus, I feel like that on that as well, but I think that's coming. But I do feel like it is missing just a little something. Not much. Is it deterring anything, or am I saying anything bad about it? No, not at all. I'm really enjoying it. Last episode definitely took it up to an 11 for sure. So, but I think we were in agreement on the one episode, the one episode that was just kind of like head scratchy, like
it was
just
episode 2 was just really
it
weird.
was just kind of a weird episode that almost
pacing of it.
Yeah, it didn't almost fit. I felt like episode 3 was really good, dealt with some very fucking heavy shit.
Yeah.
That definitely translates to
especially with Starlight.
Yeah, very, very, very translatable right now to the way the world is, I suppose. So I thought that was done really well. And then of course, last episode, just you got to see fucking Homelander just dialed up. I mean, there's a picture from the episode, as you can imagine. So, you know, the acting's great as always. You know, it's just an enjoyable series. I really like the world that they've built. I think that the characters are built so uniquely, but that is one thing that I've noticed is I feel like that we've taken a little bit of the limelight off the 7, and granted they've changed a lot as well too. There's a lot of different people in there, and they're definitely focusing more on the boys, which is probably the goal. But like as goofy as it is, and as goofy as he is, I really think the guy that plays the Deep in the Deep is a funny character. Like I'm usually pretty into what he's doing, but like I feel like A-Train's arc has either just kind of been dwindled down to just he's just kind of it showed potential of growth there, and I think that's going to be something we'll see a bigger payout later. I do just kind of feel that. And like the new character Firecracker, like she's just missing a little bit something.
She's got the best skin in Call of Duty. I'll say that. She's the best character in Call of Duty.
It's wild, but either way, I mean, at the end of the day, like you know, it's just you know, it's the boys. It's great. I love it, but it just feels a little less than the previous seasons. And hey, we're 4 episodes in. It might change.
And see, like, and Cuddles, I don't think Cuddles is wrong when he says the boy seems kind of blah so far this season. It's not bad, and I agree with him. It's not bad, but it's just kind of like it's slower than I'm used to. Like we're Game of Thrones, and again, these are 2 different shows, but 2 different methods that have worked for these shows in the past. Game of Thrones has always done really well when it builds on the exposition and builds and sets the table and really builds up to the big moments. The Boys from the get has always been good storytelling here, shocking. Story, shocking. I mean, it was always punching you with some shit that you didn't see coming. Like it was constant. We haven't gotten that yet. We've had a couple of good moments. Season 2, I just did not like, or no, I'm sorry, season 2, episode 2, I just did not like. I still don't like the whole thing with Black Noir. I don't fucking understand The whole Black Noir
yeah,
thing.
It's a little.
That's easily the weirdest fucking thing.
It is the puzzling
thing.
Season. Because I said the same thing, and then you texted me about it too. I'm like, and then I think Drassen even mentioned it, like, yeah, exactly. But like, it's just so like hardly.
Like, who is it? We can't even. We haven't gotten like a flashback to say, oh, here's who we're bringing to be Black Noir.
Maybe that's the point, is that it doesn't matter, so they're not going to make it matter. I don't know.
That's just, it's so I mean, like, he's in these fights, he's in these scenes, like is he a soup? That's just the weirdest part, is the Black Noir thing. But I don't like I haven't really gotten into Frenchie's storyline yet. I feel like that one's really weird, considering the character he's interacting with, and how they're connected. It just seems really weird how they got to that point. Again, Frenchie is not like a dumb character by any means. Frenchie's played some big parts in this show in the previous season, and this just seems like a very bizarre choice for his character to get involved with somebody that they have a very shocking history. And it's just I didn't really get that. I'm not really too fond of that. But for me, I mean, obviously right now, man, it's Homelander. I mean, Anthony Starr has continued to just show how fucking effective he is as an actor, not just with his dialogue and his delivery. His facial expressions continue to just blow my mind, like how he's able to just like capture his mood with just a few muscles in his face. Dude, he absolutely needs a fucking Emmy. Just every scene, he's just like, dude, I've heard about Banshee. I've heard about his performance in Banshee is renowned. But like, it just blows my mind that this guy just continues to just evolve, and not only evolve as an actor, but also be one of the most like terrifying characters on television. Like, he is legitimately a terrifying. After this episode, I am terrified of Homelander now.
That forced fake smile that he does when he's hiding anger but trying to is fucking unsettling.
It's very unsettling, dude. And it's just this fourth episode was the best episode of the season. I feel like we're getting back on track. We're kind of getting the stories getting a little bit more focused. We're kind of going to get more of what we expect from the boys. But it has been kind of a slower build than I expect. We have, like Kyle says, we haven't just had any of those big moments yet. We've had some goofy moments, and we've had some bloodshed, but it's just not like the holy fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? That we haven't gotten that yet, and I just felt like that second episode was so incoherent, and I was just like, what is going on? I remember sitting after this episode, I was like, what is going on right now?
Well, what's even weirder, too, is that you said you actually jerked off to that centipede part. So
yeah, there's a lot. Dude, Butcher's story arc is really good, too. Like slipping into this madness and what he's dealing with. I really like his story arc. I actually do like Huey's story arc. I think that's getting like super like complicated for him with his dad and his mom, or the return of his mom. But like, it's just, yeah, there's some good story arcs, but then there's some of these other ones I'm just like, what the fuck is going on with this character? Like, how is this happening? And are we going to get more of this? So I hopefully these next 4 episodes, they'll focus, get back to what makes the boys, because I mean, this is the penultimate season. This next season is the final season. We need to kind of get to where we need to be to set things up so the 5th season everyone is excited about, and we have something kind of like driving us into it. You know what I'm saying? Need a story arc on Weiss. Okay, I'm not going to read that, but he is really hung up on that. Like, really hung up. I definitely had to look up if they recast Eminem lost. Dude, Eminem lost a shit ton of fucking weight.
Yeah.
He lost a ton of weight. I was shocked it was anything less than 50 pounds.
Switched to almond milk.
I mean, that could definitely be it. But no, overall, I'm liking it. I'm ready for us to become the boys. You know, give me that good boys action. But I definitely want it.
It does make the character feel a little off. I gotta.
I mean, it does. I'm glad he's healthy too. But yeah, like her character is just it's weird. It's weird. Let us know your thoughts though on The Boys season 4, episodes 1 through 4. Are you on board? Are you into it? Are you concerned about any parts of it so far? And tell me, what do you think of Anthony Starr? I think this guy's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I think he is an incredible actor, and I think he's got one of the brightest futures in Hollywood because this guy can just do whatever he wants, and he's convincing. All around convincing. It's absolutely incredible.
He'll be in the MCU eventually.
You think so? Who would he play?
I don't know. Don't care.
Don't know. Don't care.